Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a fun little swatch video and quick review on the Juvia's Place palettes. I have all three. I have the Nubian Collection and the Masquerade Palette. So I did a full video of swatches for you guys, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what I thought about these eyeshadow palettes and the eyeshadows in general. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on it, keep watching. First and foremost, I'm going to show you guys swatches. I did these swatches in my vanity area with a brush because I wanted to give you guys the best possible swatches that I could give you, and sometimes swatching out here can be a little bit hard because of the lighting. So I'm going to take you to those swatches and then we'll come right back here. So as previously mentioned, here are the swatches for each of these palettes. Again, I'm doing them in here because there's so many swatches and I want to be able to give it to you guys in good lighting because these colors are really beautiful. So this is the Masquerade palette, and this is the one, like I said before, I'm wearing on my eyes. And yeah, alright, so from top to bottom, or from left to right, we have Chi, Mal, is it Mal? Molly, sorry, yeah. Dahlia and Zola. So Chi, Molly, Dahlia, and Zola. And as you can see, these are brush swatches. These are not finger swatches. I wanted to do brush swatches for you guys. So these look like finger swatches, but these colors are just absolutely phenomenal. So that's the first row. Next up is the second row. From the top, we have Makita, Zobo, Calabar, and Bori. And that's these guys. Alright, the next colors from the top is Giza or Giza, Burkina, Cairo, and Ada. And Cairo is really pretty. It has some gold flecks in it. And Giza is gorgeous. It's just this ultra just metallic, beautiful kind of like pinky cream. It's gorgeous. So that's the second to the last row. Okay, and the last row from the top is Tahaya, I think that's how you pronounce it, Zulu, this gorgeous Casablanca, I mean look at how stunning that is, and then Fulani. And that's the last row right there. And again, this is the palette, this is the Masquerade palette, and this is probably my favorite palette out of the three, honestly, but they're all really gorgeous. But let's move on to the other palettes for swatches. Alright, so this is the top row. They go like that. This one in the far left corner, I don't know if you guys can see, but it has this beautiful pink cream shine to it. It's gorgeous. That's the first row. This is the second row, and they go like this. These are all like shimmery metallics. They are stunning. I don't know if you can really see just how freakishly gorgeous these are. Anyway, that's the second row. And this is the bottom row, which is two mattes and two shimmers, and it goes like that. These are really pretty too. These are really great for like deep smoky eyes. I love these. Anyway, that's the Nubian palette. Now for the Nubian 2. Also, remember how I said that this little dork is here all the time? Yeah, all the time. So here we go. The top one is Morocco. The second one is Madagascar. Then we have Sheba and Ya. Look at how pretty Ya is. Sheba's pretty. These are all pretty. And that's that row right there. Next up is the second row. We have Jezebel, Zuri, Cleopatra, which is that beautiful deep cobalt, and then Nefertiti, which is this pretty one. And they're all shimmery except for Jezebel. Jezebel's matte. See if I can get you some better light. There we go. And the last row, which are these four, is we have Nairobi, Layla, Kenya, and Egypt. And I think out of this row, it's a tie between Nairobi and Egypt for my favorites. And the only one that's matte is Kenya, the rest are shimmer. Okay, so there's so many eyeshadows, and as you can see from those swatches, the colors are beautiful. They're so pigmented, they're so blendable, they're absolutely luscious. So I'm just going to quickly show you each of these three palettes and just go over my thoughts and feelings on them and then give you my final thoughts. The first one is the original Nubian palette. This is the one in the green case or packaging. It's got this beautiful artwork on the front. And then you open it up and here are all the colors. Now what I think about this is if you were to buy any of these palettes, this is a beautiful, just essential neutral palette. All of these colors are gorgeous. It comes with, I believe, 4 mattes and the rest of them are all shimmers. And these are all beautiful. They blend really well and they're absolutely gorgeous. So I absolutely love this palette. I have absolutely no qualms or issues with this palette at all. It is fantastic. So this is the palette. Next up is the Nubian 2 palette in the yellowish orange, kind of like a marigold colored packaging. And this one is where they get a little bit more adventurous, and this is where they name all of the colors. All of these colors, again, are really beautiful. They blend really well. But my favorites out of this palette are Nairobi and Egypt. These colors are just stunning. I know I swatched them before, but I just kind of want to show you. They are gorgeous. I mean, look at that. They are so beautiful. And these look so dramatic on the eye. They're just ridiculously gorgeous. Another one in here I really love so much is Zuri. That one is just really beautiful to me to just pop it on the lid for some shimmer and glamour, but all of the colors in here are really, really nice. Next up is the Masquerade palette in the beautiful fluorescent pink packaging. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes. I did a very subtle look, I know. Just because I'm going to be running errands out today and I didn't feel like having super dramatic eyes. But I will tell you the colors that I used from this palette. Again, this is nice and big. The artwork is gorgeous. The colors in here are phenomenal. The only issue I have with this palette, and it's not a big issue, is Cairo here can get a little bit powdery and have a lot of kickback. And it can have a little bit of fallout on your eye if you don't use the right brush. So that's the only issue I have with this palette, but to be perfectly honest, the color is beautiful and you can get around that no problem. So if that's the only issue out of all 3 of these palettes is one color that kind of doesn't perform A+ but performs B+, I mean that's saying something about the quality of the palette and the products. But these colors are absolutely gorgeous. They're really fun and beautiful. You go from neutrals to really dramatic colors up here. They're all really pigmented. They're a beautiful color payoff, and they're all really blendable and beautiful on everybody. What I'm wearing on my eyes right now is I'm wearing Giza, Burkina, Zulu, and then I have just a little bit of Ada in there. And then on the outer corners, I put some Bori and Calabar. But I did it very light-handedly to just kind of build up this kind of like rusty maroon color, which is what I was going for. But this palette is beautiful. And I love it. So I'm going to grade these palettes just as an A+. I mean, really, there's nothing more I can say about it. There's only one little hiccup in all 3 of these palettes, and it's a B+ product and an A+ palette, so it's not even that big of a deal. If you weren't sure what palette to get out of the 3, I would say go for the Masquerade palette, because you do have some beautiful neutrals on the bottom and these beautiful just vibrant colors at the top. So this is a really nice just palette that has a beautiful mix of colors where you could do natural or dramatic and really get a lot of use out of it. But the Nubian palettes, I mean, definitely would recommend picking them all up. But definitely my favorite out of the 3 is the Masquerade. I just love all the colors in here. Excuse me. I love all the colors in here, but if I were to pick my favorite colors out of all of them, they would be coming out of this palette, and it would be Nairobi and Egypt. So those are my thoughts on the Juvia's Place palettes, and I hope that you like this review and swatch video. There are some amazing YouTubers who have done tutorials and beauty looks and have other reviews of this brand and these palettes. I will link my favorites below. Make sure to check them out and give them some love. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up. It lets me know to do more videos like this. And also, if you like content like this, don't forget to subscribe. It's free, I'm free, and I put up new videos every Monday through Fridays and sometimes also on the weekends as well, so I will always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye!